Hello. In 2016, I had the privilege of attending World Youth Day in Krakow, Poland. During that time, I was able to visit the Shrine of the Divine Mercy and the convent where Sister Faustina lived and worked. The Fraternity of Divine Mercy. Don't move from where you are waiting in a crowd. That is rule 1. This is a rule that 2 of my seminary brothers and I broke while waiting amongst the throng waiting to enter the chapel where the second image of the Divine Mercy was housed. This image, along with a relic of St. Faustina's heart and the tomb of St. Faustina herself, was kept in the chapel of the convent belonging to the Sisters of Our Lady of Mercy. We knew we wanted to see the image of Divine Mercy and venerate the relic of St. Faustina. But what we didn't realize was that everyone else at the Shrine of the Divine Mercy wanted to do the same. There we were, 3 seminarians and another pilgrim from St. John's Parish in Townsend, fighting our way through the crowds, discussing whether we should wait in the blazing sun to see the image and venerate St. Faustina's relics, or find some food and shade. After some brief deliberation, we looked at each other and said, "We are doing this." The chaos of the mob-like line trudging toward the chapel was an odd juxtaposition to the thought of praying in a convent in front of the relics of a saint. A group of Spanish-speaking pilgrims to our left from Chile, Peru, Spain, and Colombia, a group from France to our right, and a group of Americans from the Archdiocese of Minneapolis-St. Paul surging behind us, and eventually all around us, with one goal in mind: to show devotion to Divine Mercy. Still, what could have been a mob became a place for prayer. An auxiliary bishop from the Twin Cities close ahead of us as we approached the chapel. The sisters began leading a Divine Mercy chaplet, and the pushing and shoving gave way to prayer and softer treads. Language barriers turned to shared prayer, and the press seemed to lessen. Inside the chapel, while still densely packed, with ushers urging people to move along, still kept an air of silence and contemplation. We were fortunate. 2 lines were formed, one to venerate the relic of St. Faustina's heart in front of the Divine Mercy image, the other to venerate a smaller relic of hers held by a sister of the order, and we were put in the former. Spots on the altar rail cleared, and we were able to take a moment to pray before St. Faustina's tomb and give thanks for the good things the Lord had given us on our pilgrimage already, and ask for all the good things he had in store for the rest of our time in Poland. For some of us, this moment evoked genuine emotion, tearing up as we prayed at the altar rail, and as we exited the chapel, we fought so hard to enter. The mountain was climbed, the summit was reached, and it was good. Sincerely, Colin McNabb, Fratrum Tuum in Christo, your brother in Christ.